Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and to all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day of me lying in bed, again, bedridden because of my bloody arm. Yay! The only position I can be in where I am not in absolute agony. Still hurts, but not just agony, so yay! One more day of prednisone. I started off by taking, a week ago, like 7 tablets in a day. Well, today I've taken my first of 2, and then tomorrow there's only 1. So thumbs up. Hopefully that's not going to cause extra pain when I'm done with that. But I'm taking gabapentin 3 times a day now, so hopefully that's going to do real well. Yay! I woke up with my arm really hurting, but, that's life. When I go to bed, it's been 6 hours and some by the time I get up. So all my medications have basically been wearing off. Thumbs up for that. Yay! Past that, just surviving, and that's a good thing. I believe it was JAYY had asked about the benefits of caffeine, because I had mentioned before that you actually function better if you're addicted and getting your fix if you're drinking caffeine. Well, addicted to caffeine than if you're not. I can't give basics, but if you do drink caffeine, if you are addicted to caffeine, and you get your fix, you actually, if you normally function at this level without caffeine and you're addicted and you keep getting your fix, if you are this level of able to think well while addicted, you actually function here better than you do without it. The same thing physically. You may be here without caffeine, but with it, you're up here a little bit further. Oh, now we let my arm relax. So you actually do function a little bit better with caffeine, being addicted to it, not just using it. It's the addiction, so that you're always having it and functioning that way. You do function better. You are a little faster and smarter. You are a little faster and quicker. But it comes with the side effects of you are addicted. And with that, like anything, when you have receptors and those receptors get filled, your body creates more receptors. So you have adenosine receptors in your body. You fill those receptors with caffeine, which is close to the adenosine thing, so it fits into the receptors. It's not perfect, but it will be taken up on those receptors. Because they're getting filled, your body makes more of those receptors. And so you get tired again normally, which is why you have to up. It's with any substance. It builds more receptors. That's how you get tolerance and such. But with caffeine, your body keeps building adenosine receptors so that the caffeine has to fill them so that you don't feel tired and you get that energy. So your body builds the receptors, which is a dangerous place to go, because if you keep taking that caffeine, you go over 400 and you are not doing your body well. I mean, literally, because of my ADHD and the way that my body runs, and it's not just people with ADHD, this happens. Because when you take stimulants, it does good things for you. I take 200 milligrams of caffeine every 6 hours. That helps my brain function better. That's more than the 400 you're supposed to get in a day. That's twice as much. I end up taking at least 800 milligrams. Potentially not good, because any time my body could just go, that's too much. So you gotta be careful. I am aware. So if my heart starts doing too much crazy stuff, I'm going to the hospital. They won't be able to treat the actual too much caffeine. Nothing they can do about that. Literally, there is no counter to caffeine. They just have to treat your symptoms and hope you survive. Which most of the time, if your body's in fairly good shape, you're going to. It's just that some people don't, depending on their situations. It is a risk, but it is better for you. Now, just as another aside, I've mentioned before how lying on this side has been causing pain in this arm. This morning, it was really bad. I love all the fact I hate that I take medications because your body really doesn't like medicines, but I really like taking medications because I can use this arm like this. I will use it more than I need to, and then it'll really hurt when I'm doing stuff. And it hurts right now, but the fact that I can use it is just absolutely incredible. So that is a good thing right there. So what was I saying? Now I can't even remember. It was, oh yes. Because I am lying on this side all the time in the bed. It doesn't matter that I'm on a foam mattress with a foam topper. Ooh, I am really going to be overextending the use of this arm today, I can tell. Because I am so tired of not using this arm that I am using it a lot, even right now. And yeah, I need to, but it still hurts. But because of the constant pressure on this side, just like how I severed the nerve on this side by falling asleep and leaning against the arms of chairs until through that pressure it severed my motor nerve, when I get out of bed now and roll over, there is a silver line of fire, an electrical burning that runs from my shoulder to my elbow. I can reach over, and when I touch it, I can trace it all the way down with my fingers, because with my fingers just touching it, it hurts. That ain't good. That is my nerve line, the radial nerve on my left side, hurting. Oh boy, I don't need to sever or damage the motor or sensory nerve of my radial nerve on my left arm. This is the only hand I can really function with well right now. If this one goes out, oh boy. So yeah, lying in bed like this, which is the only way I can lie, that burns. Oh boy. So, still, I get up. I didn't walk as much and even get out of bed as much or even do as much as I normally do yesterday because I kept falling asleep. So, yeah, it appears to be one of the things that gabapentin does for me. Really knocks me out, which I was warned. Gabapentin will make you loopy, and it will make you fall asleep. Yay. So I spent a lot of time just falling asleep here and then recovering from. It was like 11 o'clock at night when I finally had mashed potatoes with just some cheese mixed in with them. And that was my dinner. Past that, I just had some garbage occasionally. I'm not eating as much then either, too, and I'm already down. I mean, I'm glad I've lost weight. I actually gained a few pounds up, but I'm still at like 190 instead of the 185 that I had been falling down to. I don't want to gain any more back, but still, not good to not eat because I'm just falling asleep up here. So I didn't do as much as I would have liked yesterday, but I did. Now, this is the good part. I am sad that I can't use my backpack to carry stuff. At the same time, last night, I walked to Safeway. Yeah, at like 9 o'clock at night because it had been that hard to get out of bed. But I went 9 o'clock at night down to Safeway using the walker. Because I have the walker, I carried a little bit of food, but primarily 4 gallons of water on the walker. 3 of them piled into the basket on the front of the walker, 1 of them in a bag that using my fingers and then holding the bag and the handle of the walker. There was the 4th gallon that was just held up on the seat that is a part of the walker. I never would have been able to carry 4 gallons of water with a backpack. But with the walker, I did. So, yeah, using the walker has been very beneficial. So, definitely a good thing on that. Yay! Thumbs up. Past that, just been trying to think of things. I've been thinking of Utok and the King and Crimson, the inside, outside, the Razor's Edge, the cryptid settings, and the cryptid individuals, and all that sort of thing. Trying to be creative, not really being able to do it as much as I would like yesterday. I didn't think a lot while I was out walking about creative such. I'm still fixated on trying not to, have my walker do anything stupid while I'm walking, as well as not doing anything stupid by myself when I'm walking, and then just traveling about. So, yay. Still trying to do my very, very best, trying to think of the characters, trying to remember situations. I still want to talk more about the character of Big Mike, who is the ghoul that is the quote-unquote leader of South Carolina's Brookerton, the fictional city that I place the large portion of all this happening in with the cryptid world. And even more, because with the gate from the Razor's Edge in Brookerton, that is the main point of the whole inside-outside Razor's Edge as well, too. So thumbs up for that. And trying my best, thinking of various settings, well, not various settings, trying to remember the settings that I do have, the characters within them. So, it's a good thing. Yay! There is one thing that I keep thinking of that is something that I've never really talked about with some of the characters and stuff, and I want to talk about them, but I've forgotten everything this morning. There are plenty of things I want to talk about that have to do with lots of subjects that I see online, and by the time I turn on my camera, I forget everything. So thumbs up on that. Yay! Oh well, though. So, life is life. Well, I'm going to do the best that I can today. I'm going to try and stay up in my chair so that I don't just keep pressure on this arm so I don't damage my radial nerve on my left side. So I got to try and sit in my chair more, which is absolute agony. When I am up and I am in a sitting position, whether it is in a chair or on the toilet, just the immediate, because of the way of my anatomy, when you sit, I'm not just saying me, it's anybody, it changes how your spine sits, how your core muscles are used, and because of that, it changes where my neck has to sit propped up on my spine, and immediately my shoulders start screaming because of what happens. Standing is better, except that with my back injury, standing is also bad. So, yay. Life is life. Gonna do what I can. Gonna do the thinking that I can. Gonna try and remember stories that I want to talk about. And Flora Mew, I went and talked all about Utok for you, so hopefully you've actually listened to it. Yay! Still though, I hope you have a great day. I'm going to have something else happening today, whether it's an update video or a Dead Island video. I actually had one more short video that I kind of want to make out of the last Dead Island, but I can't remember what that one is either. So, yay! Still, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing. And one thing, just a good piece of music to listen to, because I ran across it again and it reminded me. Look up again the Centaur World theme song with the whole Nowhere King. My God, that is dark and beautiful. It is just, very short piece, only about a minute and a half. But just those lyrics, you will bring joy to the nowhere king when he sees the light leaving your eyes. Oh, it's a beautiful song. There's no way that I only watched the first video of the series. I have no idea what happened, but I love that theme song. Oh, definitely a good thing. I already did the whole thumbs up and stuff, so moving my pointer to the stop recording button. Yay! You take care.